Hey, it's good to see everybody back here for another season here. We appreciate all the coverage that you guys provide, not just to our sport, but all the sports here at Temple, so thank you for that. Tough, gritty win, right? None of these are easy, but I'm really proud of the resilience of our team. When you have 10 new faces, you're going to see some hiccups and some things through the way, but I thought our guys stuck together. I thought we had a good mixture of the returners stepping up and some new faces, provided some great things here tonight. So proud of us. We want to protect home court. We're going to talk about it a lot this year, so we're happy to do that. And we got to get back and clean up some things before we get ready for our next game, and then we get ready for practice on Wednesday.
All right, we'll start with questions for the players with the Temple news first tonight.
Jamal, you put up 26 points today in your Temple debut. How did you feel kind of being back out there today?
I felt good. I mean, it felt good just to get a win and just come out here and just play hard. And it felt good. I mean, I wasn't walking 4 months ago. I had surgery, so I'm blessed to be able to be right here and playing again. So it's just I'm just super grateful. Super grateful.
Jamal, how easy or hard was it to figure out in this? Like, when's my shot? When am I setting these guys up?
Not hard at all. I mean, we practice, every day on this exact same stuff, like getting in the gaps, passing. There's definitely still some things we got to clean up and get better at, but that's the perfect position to be in. We're never a finished product, and we know that, we're going to need to clean up some things, clean up some habits, so that we're ready for January and February and so on and so forth. So.
Jamal, in the flow of a game, are you like a first shot goes in, helps kind of guy? Like, where do you sort of find your rhythm over the course of pregame, early in the game kind of thing?
Whenever. I mean, I'm always in attack mode, so whenever. I mean, I'm always ready to score, ready to pass, make a play, ready to play defense, whatever I got to do to get a win. So.
Steve, being one of the returners today, how did you kind of feel like the new faces and the returners meshed out there in the first game?
Yeah, I think it was great. I think obviously there's some stuff as a team we have to clean up, but going out to battle with these guys every day, we're really close. It's fun and we've been a team working.
Steve, how did you feel out there on defense? It seemed like you were a lot more comfortable down low. You had 3 blocks, but it seemed like you were looking a lot better than defense at times.
Yeah, I think I gotta get a little better. Make shots a little bit tougher, but I feel like that'll come as we play. But yeah, continue to watch film, continue to just compete and put out 100% after every play.
Jamal, how often did your father get to go out to New Mexico and see you play?
He came a few times. Came about like 5 times.
Opening night? He's been there for opening night?
I don't think he was there for opening night. He usually comes like throughout the year. New Mexico is a little harder to travel. You got to connect to Dallas, and here it's just a straight flight from Miami to Philly. So it's a little bit easier for him to travel and get there.
I don't know. If you're in anticipation of now wearing his number and having him here, all that,
Yeah.
What was that anticipation for you beforehand?
I mean, really no anticipation. I mean, I'm just grateful and blessed just to be, playing and wearing his number and, kind of carrying on that legacy. I mean, I wore number 5, number 4 throughout my college career, so I think it's only right my last year I go out with his, 24. So it's great.
Jamal, how much pressure do you feel to be the guy for this team?
No pressure at all. I mean, I feel like, pressure. There's really no pressure. I mean, there's dudes out here that are homeless, and there's people out here that are fighting for jobs. I mean, I don't got no pressure to really do anything. So.
When did you tell him you were gonna wear his number?
I did. I told him. It was a little surprise for him, and I got him to tear up a little bit. Don't tell him I said that, but I got him to tear up a little bit because, he's just my best friend, my rock, and my biggest supporter, #1 critic. So, he loved it. He loved it.
2 more for the student athletes.
Steve, 6 assists tonight, like double, I think you're most against any Division I program. Is that something you've been kind of working on your playmaking?
Yeah, I mean, we have great scorers, great shooters. We just have a bunch of guys that can make plays, so trying to find those guys in their moment is something coach preaches, and guys make plays.
Steve, how'd you feel about the defense as a whole, you and the team?
Honestly, a lot to work on. Good starting point for us, though. And, we just want to continue to get better. We don't want to be playing our best basketball right now. We want to come in and work every single day and just keep getting better.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it.
questions for Coach.
Coach, how does it feel to have somebody like Jamal who can go out and get you a bucket at any time and really spark the offense?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, 10 for 16 tonight. He had it going. But we have, I think, multiple guys on this team that could go get 20, right? That's a big thing for us is our depth. And again, that's something we're going to use throughout this season, but it is. I mean, he's a scorer. We know that he has that mentality, but I also thought he made some good reads, and we continue to work with him in pick and roll.
And what kind of statement does that? I mean, he gets first team all preseason, all conference, and all right, it's preseason, whatever. What does that mean when a guy like that comes out and does what he does in the first game of the season?
Yeah, I think first off, he's already proven the type of player he is based on the career he's already had in college basketball. And he's a winner. Like, I want to make sure I'm clear on that. Like, he led his team to the NCAA tournament. He's one of the most humble young men you'll meet. And again, he didn't even know. I don't think he had any idea how many points he had tonight. He's happy that we got the win. And you hear him talk about that all the time. We. And I'm excited that he's in our program.
I listened to your radio show this week. You said how Jamal Brown makes winning plays. You were down. He came in the second half.
Yeah.
And it was assist three. That's what he showed you.
Yeah, it's a guy that, obviously had a relationship with, and, we chart winning in live drills in practice. And for whatever reason, his team just always seems to win. You can move him over here. There's in practices where he might not even make a shot, but his team wins. He moves the ball. He's in the right spots. He talks. So he's another guy that we're comfortable with, and I thought he had a great first night wearing the cherry and white.
Coach, opened up both halves kind of a little slow, going down a few points each time. What do you have to do, especially going these next few games, kind of eliminate those slow starts and start off a little better?
Yeah, I'll go back and watch the film, try to figure out what we can clean up. I thought our defense wasn't very good early. I didn't think our communication was very good early. I thought we picked that up. I think it's a matter of keep learning to play together and finding combinations of guys that work, and we'll continue to do that as the season goes on.
What do you make of it? Obviously, you said you had some stuff to clean up, the turnovers, and they scored 24 points off their 16 turnovers. Did you kind of later that where you expect that?
Yeah, disappointed. Our game goal is we want to be 10 or less. That's our goal. So I was disappointed in our rebounding and the turnovers. So we'll go back, we'll watch the film, figure out, why those things occurred, and we'll show our guys the film. Maybe it's the right read or different things. But great credit to them. I thought they were really active in their ball screen coverage. I thought they created a lot of the turnovers too. So great credit to Sacred Heart.
With Quante, were you gonna ride through the good and the bad and get back to the good?
Yeah, I think he's earned it. He's a guy that has had a great offseason. I think that's important. Like, when you stay in a program and you continue to work and you continue to get better, and I think he's that guy. Like, he stayed, came back, worked on his game. Now you're in year 2 of knowing our system, offensively and defensively. And I think that's really helped him. I think being in year 2, knowing what we were doing. I thought he did some really good things. The turnover at the end of the half, that's my fault. But I thought he played really well tonight.
What do you think of some of the forwards tonight you had? Obviously, you said like Victor Adola, and then she got in that first half. What do you kind of make of their performances as well?
Yeah, no, I think it's really hard, right? To start as a freshman, Babatunde coming in and starting. They went smaller, so we adjusted a little bit. I thought Dylan gave us great minutes in the first half. I think the way he can go out and guard, he got 2 buckets inside for us. Again, it's the depth of our team, having 2 freshmen get out there on opening night, and both, I thought, contributed a lot.
Coach, a lot of new faces on this team. How did you go through the process of distributing those minutes for them?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of it is feel. You go into the game, hey, here's what I'm looking to do. Here might be who the first sub will be, second sub. Fouls dictate that, right? Jamal gets 2. I think we're about 4 to go in the first half, right? So, and then you got to figure out who's got it going, right? I think, look, I would have liked to have probably played Mateo Picarelli more minutes, but I thought Jamal Brown, came in and did some good things. Doesn't mean they can't play together. It's just a matter of figuring out who's got it going and then at the right time. Shane Dezzoni didn't shoot it well, but look at his rebounds. Like, that's why he's in there at the end of the game, closing that out. And he's a great inbounder. It's really hard to inbound versus press, that pressure, and that's why he was in there at the end.
What was it that Babatunde was doing in practice that you felt like he was ready to start tonight?
He's really skilled. He's a guy that plays really hard, high IQ, and he earned it. Elijah Gray was being out, and next man up, and he played really well in a scrimmage we had, and the secret scrimmage, and then we come back. I thought he did some good things today.
What's Elijah's status?
He's in concussion protocol. We're hoping to have him back. We'll have more information hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday.
Any others?
Let's get out there and support our women's team. Thank you guys.